Hello, it's me, Nancy, today. What's that pink thing? Where am I looking? Oh, that's my thumb. There it is. Okay. Well, I had a very boring day today. I wonder if any of you had a boring day today. It's not like me to have a boring day. Usually I look on a day as an opportunity to do something, to accomplish something, to change something and make it a little better. But today I just vegged. I was trying to change my medication, and that didn't really work out. The physiotherapist came along and said, no, stay on your narcotic and Tylenol. Don't try anything else. And stay on your, I forget what the name of it is, but something for a blood thinner. Anyway, so I'm back on that now. That was only one day I was off. One morning, one pill time I got off of it, actually. My tooth is sharp. Anyway, so let's see. What did I do today? Hi, Willem.
Hi, Nancy.
So I got up and I didn't get up. I didn't even get out of bed till after 11 this morning. That's probably why I had a yucky day, because I didn't start it very well. And then I went in there and I guess I stayed in my chair most of the day. I ate oranges and Willem cooked up some mixed vegetables for me. You know how I like my vegetables the best? It's when they're mush. That is just exactly the wrong, politically incorrect way to like your vegetables. You're supposed to like them crunchy, just barely cooked. Well, not me. Haha, I'm different. I also don't like spaghetti or noodles. So there you go. So, what's another thing? Oh, I did work on the little algae leaves in the water. It's called, wait a minute, it's rug hooking. So I was hooking this rug and I have the frame on it so I can do all these leaves. I'm not really sure I like the way it works. With that frame, it's kind of hard to connect it on all four sides to the Velcro kind of stuff. And that's because it ends up hooking to the back of it ends up connecting to the hooking at the back of the rug. And that doesn't really work good. Then when I take it off, it rips out some of the stitches I've already done. Anyway, so that's what I did today. And I guess I knitted a while and I listened to some videos on YouTube, or not YouTube, I guess news kind of videos. I like watching news stuff. And what else? Willem made me some button ribs. I bought this package of button ribs one day a month ago or something, and so we had them tonight. That was really good. And my leg, I kind of felt sore. I didn't feel like getting up and doing anything, so I stayed in the chair most of the day, but I did do my exercises in the chair, so I did get a little tiny bit of exercise. The physiotherapist said I should use the walker, not my canes. The walker gives you more support and takes more pressure off the leg. And you need to use your leg a bit it'll help it heal. But you also have to make sure that you don't use it too much or put too much weight on it, because then it will cause it to hurt forever. So I need to be very careful because I don't want to hurt forever. I had enough pain already. Anyway, I think that sort of threw me for a loop, and I was not. And then I also was expecting him to take off my bandage, and that's why I called and asked him to come. He said, no, I don't do that. You have to have a nurse do that. You have to go to the clinic or to Emerge or something. And didn't they explain to you how to take care of your bandage? Well, I couldn't reach it. Anyway, and then downstairs I had the electricians. The electricians were working on the new entrance room. And Dale was working on the soffits around the new entrance room. I believe. And William got the thing out for me. What was it called? The bird feeder had fallen down over the railing. He got that out for me, and he brought the food out there, but I never felt like doing anything with it. I guess I was just in too much pain to do anything with it. But I wasn't in a lot of pain. Anyway, this pain thing is a real bummer. Like I knew it would be. And so, let's see. What else should I tell you about? So then I watched a movie, Armageddon. Thought, let's break it up here. Let's have a sci-fi action thriller. Make me feel like I was alive. It was so cool. There was this meteor coming across, all these little meteors breaking off, and they were going down in between the skyscrapers in New York City, and all these yellow taxis were bouncing up in flames and crashing on the fronts and on the buildings, and all the screaming and the running. I thought it was really good graphics, though, not the people screaming and running. I kind of ignored that part, but the way they use fire and all these crashing vehicles. I think that was kind of neat. Get the adrenaline pumping. And that just finished a little while ago. And then I took a shower. I did. Look at that hair of mine. It's wet. It's kind of a tricky thing to take a shower because you're not supposed to bend your leg at the hip. So you can sit in a 90-degree angle. So sitting straight up in a chair is okay. But, if you're in the shower, you're standing up and you get a bit tired and you got to sit down. And anyway, in this bandage I was wearing, you're supposed to be able to get it wet. So I let it soak. And then I took it off by myself. And there were all these little strips, these steri strips that were on it. I don't know how many are left on it, but I could feel a few of them, and so I took them off. The nurse the other day said it was in really good shape, so I'm just going on what she said. And now I have tucked myself into bed, and I thought I would share my very boring day with you. Now, why was it a boring day? I mean, I didn't do boring things. I ate meals. I did visit with the electrician. I did some of my knitting, and I watched a movie, and I listened to some news, and what's the other thing? Took a shower. Anyway, I hooked on my rug. So I did some things. And I talked to my family a bit. I got to talk to Desi before bedtime. He called to say goodnight to Grandma, but every time he sees the phone, he wants to push the red button. So it's always, as soon as he sees me, don't touch the button, don't push the button. That's his mom telling him that. So anyway, that's all he wants to do is push the button and play with the phone. He doesn't really care about saying hi to Grandma. He's so cute. So I guess if I didn't have pain, what would I have done today? Well, what I really wanted to do. Hey, you know why you're bored? You're often bored because there's something you want to do that you can't do. What I really wanted to do was go for a walk. I just wanted to go for a nice walk all the way around the moat. The snow is mostly gone. I just wanted to do that. I just wanted to go downstairs and go for a walk. But I was too sore. So was it too early to get off of the, whatever it's called? Morphone, hydromorphine. Was it good to get off of that? The other stuff doesn't seem to give me as much pain relief. I seem to have pain with me while I'm doing stuff, but when I was just using the hydrophone, I didn't. Maybe it would be good to not have pain. Then I would feel good. Happy, happy, happy. But I don't want to get addicted to that. I'd rather be happy because I just have good thoughts. And so I thought, what makes a day boring? Well, part of it is not being grateful, right? I should be grateful for all kinds of things. So if I look around and think about just the fact that we're not having asteroids hitting the Earth. You know, that all this crazy stuff on TV isn't all real. We do have our own crazy stuff, but my life right here in my little house is very peaceful. I don't have to deal with any commotion or anything. I might get bored because it's kind of quiet. And people I would have talked to are not available. I was trying to remember who I used to talk to on the phone, and I can't remember. And I'd like to just sit and talk on the phone sometimes. Anyway, I'll talk to you when you respond to this. Thanks for your responses. So I guess this is still day 16 of my hip replacement surgery. So, ta-ta. Have a good night's sleep. Bye.